Hello there, and welcome to this new Ren'Py series that I'm going to be creating. I'm just going to jump right into it. Just a disclaimer that you should know Ren'Py already. Just know the basics, such as defining characters, creating labels, conditions, just the basics. Nothing too advanced. Um, if you don't know anything, or if you are new to Ren'Py, I will list in the description of a couple of videos to watch. Once you have done so, please do come back to this video as we will build upon those. So as of right now, I've gone ahead and created a new project which is called a YouTube VN game. That's the project that we're going to be working on. So yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up. Right now, I am opening it up in the IDE, which is Visual Studio Code. And as of late, Ren'Py has chosen Visual Studio Code as its main IDE, but of course you can use other IDEs such as Sublime Text Editor or Atom, though Atom I believe has been sunsetted, so uh, other IDEs such as JetBrains I believe is also a good one as well. And looking at this right now, you could see Ren'Py, when creating a new project, generates a familiar code to you. This is the basic code, as I like to say, because it is very basic. It is the start of a new game. Um, so with that being said, let me go ahead and run this. That way we can know what we're looking at and what this does. And this does go ahead and create a new game. When I click start, of course that says you've created a new Ren'Py game, and from the code that we're seeing, let me go ahead and put this down. From what we're seeing, you've created a new Ren'Py game, and when I click, once you've added in new stories and pictures and music, you can release it to the world, just like it says right here, and our character Aline, which is defined right here. And the first thing that I want to do is, whenever we do start up a game, whenever we click start, there's no loading bar, and I would like to add a loading bar. That would be nice. So in order to do that, as stated in Ren'Py's documents, splash screen and PreSplash, if you go all the way down, you can go ahead and add a progress bar as well as a pre-splash screen. And these loading bars can look fairly different. I mean, it is similar, as you know, it is generally roughly around the same shape and size, though you can create your own. The only thing that has to be done is to create an image file named presplash.png and save it into the game directory, which is of course presplash underscore background.png, which is a background picture, and the presplash underscore foreground.png, which is these. These are the loading bars, which is a foreground. So I've already created a presplash underscore foreground, which is right here. Um, in total, the size of it is 512 by 288, and I believe the bar is 10 pixels high. So that's the size of it. And this, of course, I'm going to go ahead and open up my folder, which is on my other screen. I apologize. But if you look right here, I'm going to go ahead and double click on game. And I'm going to go ahead and drag the pre-splash foreground under in this section right here. So go ahead and drag the pre-splash underscore foreground into this game folder. My goal is to create nothing not similar, because it is going to be copyright that would be copyrighted, and I'm not trying to make a carbon copy of it. But I do want to create something similar to Summertime Saga. And I don't want Dark Cookie coming after me, because I am no way, shape, or form trying to create a carbon copy of it. But I believe the foundation that his company has made with this game is pretty good, in my opinion. Of course, there's other games out there that does have good foundation as well, such as Doki Doki Literature Club. That's another good one as well that you can kind of follow and understand how the game works. But for my instance, I'm going to be following this. Um, this is just my workflow and everything. As far as I know how the Summertime Saga is, I know it is an adult game. It's a spicy game, spicy content game. And with that being said, down the line there will be spicy content. I'm doing air quotes like you can see me. um, so obviously, due to YouTube guidelines, I cannot show that. But I will be having a Patreon page coming up shortly. That way you can see the uncut version and see everything in its full luscious glory. That way you don't lose any context uh, with the YouTube version of the video. So yeah, that way you know where we are heading. Um, with that being said, let me pull up this. I've gone ahead and created a foreground, and I believe um, it's good. I like it. It it's it's changing it up a little bit. So um, it is called PreSplash underscore background. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this into the game folder as well. Now, with those files dropped in, we should see something magical happen when we press Launch Project. And as you can see, it has loaded it up, and our game has loaded. Now, when launching this, as you can see, it goes a little fast, and I would like to go ahead and slow that down a bit. So, let's go into our code, and I'm going to go ahead and just erase this. And to comment this out, let's go ahead and just say pre-splash loading time. And go ahead and copy this down. And we're going to say define config dot, whoops, I cannot type, minimum pre-splash time equals, I'm going to say 3.0. Go ahead and save that, bring this up, and launch it. And now as you can see, it's a little bit longer, and I like that. So obviously, if you can't tell what it's doing, let's just make it in a very high number. That way you can see what's going on. When it hits this, it's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yep, 10, and there it is. So however long you want it to wait, that's going to be that number. The next thing I want to do is I want to update the menu, the main menu, because it looks, I don't like it. So let's go ahead and get that changed. So in order to get the main menu changed, the background in the main menu, we're going to go ahead and change it to this wonderful image, which I believe is perfect, in my opinion. So in order to change the background of the main menu, let's go ahead and go into GUI.rpy, and oh, it's right here. Around line 90 and line 91, this is the main menu background and the game menu background. So the only one that we want to change is the main menu background. So let's go ahead and open our folder, which is, whoops, on the other side of the screen. YouTube in game, into game, GUI, and as you see, the main menu is right here. I'm just going to go ahead and plop this background in. Yes, I'm going to replace it. And now, when we start and launch our project, we should see the background change. Awesome. Though right now it looks like the game, the image size is not matching our window size. So let's go ahead and change that window size, which is up here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to change it to 1024 by 768. And you can change it to whatever you want, but that's the image size of the main menu. So it should match up. Yep. Fantastic. Okay. The next thing that I want to change is removing this frame right here because as you can see, it looks a bit off. So I'm going to go ahead and get that changed, and I believe that is in screens. Where's that at? Okay. Um, screens. I'm trying to find it. Okay. Yep, it's right here. Around line 388, background GUI overlay main menu.png. And of course, if you really want to look into it, I believe it's background GUI overlay main menu. Yep, and as you can see, it's right here, and it's that little main menu bar. And that's something that I do not want. So I'm going to go ahead and put a hashtag sign. That way we can comment it out and it's not being run. And now when we launch our project, that should be removed. And it is, and I like it. So you should have this right now. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a like and comment down below if you have any questions, concerns, or if you like the video, don't like the video. And of course, please be on the lookout for the Patreon page as well, because that will be coming out with the uncut videos and spicy videos as well that we will be going ahead and create due to it being a spicy game. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.